let's get started. Good evening once again. I welcome each and every one of us to this session. So I will be your anchor for tonight, and my name is Ifeoluwa Oyelese, and you can simply call me Quintess. So I welcome you guys. It's going to be an educative, and if we have any questions at the end of the session, we'll be given permission to ask our question. So as you can see on the description of the meeting, so tonight we are looking at the basic features of RoyalQ. So that is what we're focusing on tonight. So I want to believe I'm still audible. You can hear me. Please, the co-host can confirm this, and you can as well confirm.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Queen.
All right, thank you, sir. So we go straight. So I'll be sharing my screen now to see some features of RoyalQ. So I want to believe we have registered members here as well as prospects. If you are a prospect here, or you just activated your bot, you are a new activated member, kindly signify in the chats by typing 1. If you are a prospect or you just activated your bot, so kindly signify in the chat box. Okay, so I want us to pay attention to what we are about to learn this night. So let me proceed to share my screen. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, Queen, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. So, let me go to my RoyalQ app. So this is my RoyalQ app. If you just got started, so you need to be familiar yourself with some of the basic features that we have on the boat. And if you are preparing to come on board, that is if you're a prospect, so you also need to be aware of some of these features and know their, their functions. So as you can see, at the moment, I'm at the home button. I am the home screen of RoyalQ app, as we can see here. So this is home here. Excuse me, please. So this is the home button. So which is telling us that I'm currently at the home screen of RoyalQ app. So what can we see in the home screen? So I will briefly touch some few features here, but our main focus tonight will be on strategy. So after home, the next one is a strategy. So after strategy, we have a circle. After circle, we have news, and after news, mine. So our major focus tonight will be on strategy. it will be on strategy. So I want us to pay attention. So, and if in case my network disturbs, please, any of the co-hosts can call my attention to it, or if you feel that I'm no longer audible. So from home screen, as you can see, we have sorry. Oh. I think my screen is no more on. I'm resharing now. So on the home screen, just like I said, we have different buttons and each button has its own function. So as you can see here, I will briefly touch them from the top left-hand corner. So you can see the symbol of Binance. For many of you that you are familiar with Binance symbol, so you can actually see that here. So which means the exchange I'm using currently is Binance. So we have so many exchanges that you can connect to your bot too. So if you press on this drop down arrow here, it will the remaining exchanges will pop up. Excuse me, please. So we have some other exchanges that we can use. So as you can see, we have HTS, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, MEXC, and Gates.io. So, but presently you can see only the Binance that it is ticked. So that's the one I'm connected to at the moment. So you can see home here. So you can see these features here as well. So is deals with security, how I log in into the account, and it will alert one if in case there is any perpetrator from outside. So that's where I will get the link. And the next to it is the notification bell. The notification bell gives you two type of messages. We have system message, we have other message. So the system message, so maybe you are on a trade and you do not have more fund to pick up margin call or to for your running trades. So you get the system message. So this is other message. The next one is other message. So this is where you get notification when you buy, when your trade closes and the likes. So the next one we have these ones that are, you can flip this one. These are the announcements from the RoyalQ app, from the RoyalQ developers, so to notify you about things that are going on. So then we have API binding. So that's where you connect your app to your exchange. So then we have profit details. We have reward details for those that are building the team. This is where you check your reward. So we have assets. So assets is where for those that are building team, that is where your commission goes into. And for those for your trading, so that's where your strategy fuel will be. So we have that. We have invite link. So let's say you want to share the link with your friend or with somebody that is ready to register. So this is where you come to, so to get your referral link. So, and also we have user guide. You want to know anything, how to operate this RoyalQ app. So you can find so many information here. So on the next to it is mentor. We have so many mentors for in case maybe for those that their upline have left the business and they need help, they need assistance, they need guidance. So they can choose from among the available mentors that they trusted, that they can work with, that will be available for them to guide them in this journey. So we also have this place more, so it will bring up more of the buttons that you can use on this app. So just like I said, that majorly we are focusing on the home strategy, the strategy. So, but before then, so we have Circle. So that's where you can find the copy traders. So I'll come back to strategy. So all these ones, they are referred to copy traders. So if you subscribe to them, so they have a strategy that they give out to people. So you have to follow the instructions, and there is going to be charges on that. So as outside the 20% that the RoyalQ charges you, these copy trader, they also get 2.5% from the profits that you make. So if you subscribe to them, so you have to abide by their instructions. So we have news. So if you want to know the latest news about the RoyalQ, so you have them here. So, and the last one is mine. So this is where you can find the user benefits. That is for those that are building team. So the benefits and all other things that attach to it for building team. So assets, I talk about it the other time. So this is where you find your available balance. That is, this is where if you are building team, this is where your fund comes into. And if you are just a trader, you are just trading, you are making use, you make use of the app to trade. So here, this is where you will deposit your strategy fee. So where RoyalQ will be deducting its own 20% from the profits you are making. So I want to believe that we are still following. If you are following, you can confirm to me in the chat box, please. Kindly confirm to me that in the chat box if you can still hear me and you are still following. So can any of the cohorts confirm to me if you are still, if you can still hear me?
Yes, Queen, we can hear you very clear.
Okay, thank you. So I'm on mine. So we also have API binding that I show you the other time. So the team, if you are building team, this is where you see your team members. So this particular account is for trading, not for building team, right? So that's why you can't see any team member on this account. But if you are a team member, this is where you see the number of people you are having in your team. So you see the number that you have that have registered with your link. So and their level respectively. So and also we have reward details. That's where the team builders get their rewards on a daily basis. So we have a circle owner income. Those are for the copy traders, the income they have made. Then my sync strategies for those that subscribe to any of the copy traders. So you can see it here. As you can see, this place is empty because I haven't subscribed to any of the copy traders. Then we have my strategy settings. That's where you put in all different strategies that you have saved for your trading. So then we have our conversion record. So I've not converted any if here. That's why this place is empty. And we also have share. You can as well get your referral link from this place as well. So on the mind, this is how. So you have a copy button if you are sending your link to anybody. So you just click on the copy on the copy symbol here. So you copy the link here so that the person can make use of it. So they will not go and download any RoyalQ app from their Play Store or Apple Store. So, and then RoyalQ feedback, if you have any message you want to send to RoyalQ, you're having any challenges, you can contact them through the feedback. Then we have security center, system settings on the like. So this now will take me back to strategies. Just like I told you that this is our main focus for tonight. So at this place we have two major tools strategy that we use. Normally we have martingale strategy, we have grid, but majorly we make use of martingale strategy. And under martingale strategies, we have two strategies. We have spot and we have futures. So on spot, the martingale strategy allows you to buy low and you sell high. So that's for sports, for martingale, sports martingales. But for future, it allows two directions. That is, you can buy high and sell low. That is when you are shorting the market. And that's for future. And you can as well buy low and sell high. That's when you are longing the market. So from here now, as you can see, strategy at my right hand side here. So you can see we have some symbol here. These 4 boxes here, they have their own function. Please permit me to find this my pencil. Excuse me, please. Okay. Okay, so I'm here. So this is a particular buttons I'm referring to. These this is a particular 4 boxes that I'm talking about. So we'll look at their function. What do they meant for? So as I click on it, okay, so you can see some options here. Show statistics. We also have hide position details, pin coins to be deleted, then strategy order. At the moment, the button for show strategy statistics is the one that is active. As you can see, this blue in the, can I say, indicator? So as you can see it here, so it means everything about this strategy is open. That is what that place means. As you can see here, you can see the current amount that I'm having on this coin. Presently, I'm on spot martingale. As you can see here, I am on spot martingale, as you can see. And from here, you can also switch to future. That is where we have this drop down arrow. That's why we have this drop down arrow here. So you can switch to future from this side by making use of that drop down arrow. And as well, you can use this funnel symbol to also switch to future martingale. So once I'm done with the spot, I will also move to future. Presently, the total amount I'm having on this particular trade that is running at the moment is $25, $25.47. That is my total position amount in USDT. So for today, I haven't made any profit. So from here, you can see the number of coin that I'm trading. That's what strategy can't miss. So if I have more than a trade, it will show here the number of trade that is running currently. If I have made any profit today, I can easily see it here. So, but at the moment, I haven't made any profits for today. We are already on September 2nd, as we use our Singapore time in RoyalQ. So outside that, another thing that we look at is unrealized PL, that is unrealized profit or loss. At the moment, my coin is on negative. Definitely, this will be unrealized loss because it's on negative. You can see minus 0.12. That's the USDT that I'm losing. That is a negative at the moment and is on minus 0.54%. So percentage, the number of the USDT that is yet to be realized is minus 0.15. Is a live trading. You can see the thing is moving. As the coin is moving up and down, it will be reflecting on the amount that I'm losing at the moment or I am gaining at that moment. And the percentage is in the bracket beside the number of the USDT that I'm going to lose. So that's it. You can see number of running trades. Assuming I want to curate another trade, I want to pick another trade at the moment, I can easily use this curate button to do that without going back to home. So once I click on it, once I click on it, so it will lead me to where I can pick all the coins, maybe the signal, or I decided to choose the coin on my own using maybe using MACD indicator, or maybe I analyze it myself. So it can lead you here from that particular place without going back to home. So, and you can see also running. At times, I may have more than a coin running. So, out of those coins, I may decide to pause one for any reason. For one of the reason is this: maybe I want that particular coin to give me more than 30% profit, because RoyalQ only allows 30%, is the highest. So, but maybe I'm targeting 50%, I'm targeting more than 30%. I can stop the strategy, I can stop the coin. So any coin that I stop, that is any under the strategy counts, I may be having 3. Why I have 2 running and 1 will be under stop. So, but at the moment, I don't have any trade that I have stopped. So that is why you are seeing a 0 here. So that's why you are seeing a 0 here. So that the only coin that is running is on. So for instance now, let's say I want to pause this particular trade that is running at the moment. So I can, once I click on it, so maybe I want higher percentage, so I can decide to pause it. You can see stop strategy. So once I click on confirm, so let's check now. We can see now that at the moment okay, so you can see my strategy count is still 1, but under running we have is 0, but under stop we have 1. So that's how to know, to check your running trade and the one that you are already stopped. So I hope I'm communicating, please.
Yes, Queen, you are communicating. You are really communicating.
All right, thank you, my leader. So that's how to check your to know your running trade, and that's how to stop your any of the trade that you decide to stop. That is how to go about it. So activating the coin back now. I will just click on this stop. So once I click on it, so I click on the coin, any area here, I just click on activate. Once I click on activate, you can see start strategy. I just click on confirm and the trade has been reactivated. And as you can see, presently I have it on running. Is at the moment is on running. So as you can see from this so that's about that. So now let's say I want to hide some things, I want to hide some position. Once I click on this coin, on this button, I switch off this one, I click on save. You can see at the moment nobody will know the amount I'm trading with. You cannot know the amount I'm trading with. You can only see you will not know the amount on each coin that I'm trading. So you can only see the unrealized profit loss. That's what you will be seeing, and you will see the name of the coin. You will not know the amount that is on the coin. You will not know the total amount that I'm also trading with. So that is when you hide it. So now I can go back here and switch it on back. So once I switch it on back, it gives me the full details of the coin that is running on my sports martingale at the moment. So you can see we have settings here. So that is, this one indicates the pair that you are trading with. So you can see it is USDT that is highlighted because I'm trading USDT pairs. So some people may decide to trade BTC pair. So some may decide to trade Ethereum, and some may decide to trade USDC. So depending on one's choice, but majorly we trade with USDT pairs. So that's on this area. So then, like I told you before, that you can use funnel to switch to either future or sports martingale, depending on the one that you have at the moment. So, and if you don't want to use funnel, so you can use this drop down arrow to search. So if you want to switch, at the moment I'm on sports, you can see it's sports that is highlighted and future is inactive at the moment. So the currency is I choose all. That is the default. So, but I'm trading with USDT. So I may decide to click on USDT and choose on stay on USDT. So, and since I'm trading USDT pairs, so I can choose that. So that's on that. Now, let's say we want to switch to future strategy. Remember the other time I told you that we also have grid boats. This is it here. But majorly we trade using martingale strategy boats. That is why martingale strategy boats is highlighted here. So that's what we use majorly for in our trading. So that's what we use majorly in our trading. So now I want to switch to future martingale. So I will just click here. So once I click here now, so I have to click on future. I have to click here for me to switch to future. So, and I will need to click on, once I choose future, I have to click on confirm. Still on sports, futures, then confirm. Okay, so now I have switched to future martingale. Sorry, future martingale. So at the moment on this, just like I explained the other time, on this particular coin that I'm trading at the moment, as you can see, I have one running trade as well. So, and the pair I'm trading at the moment is MAV USDT, is a future trading. And you can see here, just like I explained the other time, so you can find the same thing here. You can see the position amount, the total amount I'm having. This is a future. In real sense, the total amount I have on this coin is $12.6 because I'm using 10Ls. So I'm having, in the real sense, I'm having $12.6 on this particular coin at the moment. So that's the difference. It depends on the leverage that you are using. So but on this particular, I'm using 10x as my leverage, and you can see the total position. So this one, to know the actual amount I'm trading with, just divide this 126.21 by 10. So you will know the amount I'm trading that is on this coin at this moment. So I have explained all other things, so if you want to switch back, is either you use this drop down arrow beside the future martingale, or you use the funnel. So, and you can also use that search button if you want to curate another coin, another trade, and you don't want to go to home. It's either you make use of this search button. It's either you make use of this search button, or you use curate. So without going back to home, so you can easily switch, you can easily start a new trade that you wish to start with. So I will quickly rush through the remaining. I'm running out of time. So that's on so now, as you can see at this side, so this place will show my available balance that I have in trading. So, and this button here is a refresh button, so you can use it to refresh. So once I click on this high icon, so it will show my available balance. So as you can see here, so that's my balance at the moment. So if I don't want it to be open, I click on the high icon again. It will hide my available balance. That is the balance that I'm having. And you can use this particular button here to refresh. Or you can use this particular button here to refresh. So this notification button, I've talked about it the other time when I was on home page the other time. I've talked about that. So now another thing that we need to know, I've talked about. Okay, so let me go back. I want to talk about the profit for today. So just like I said, on this particular coin again, also, I have not made any profits today, which is the 2nd day of September, according to Singapore time. So as you can see 0 on my today's profit. So, and if I want to check the total profit that I've made for the day, so I can also come here to check the total that I have made on profit details. So I can click on that to check. So on this so once I click on it, it will bring me here. This is for on the September 1st. So if I want to know whether the profit comes from future or from spot, I just click on this arrow here, this particular arrow pointing towards right. So it's saying that there are other information there. So once I click on it, it will bring me here. So these are profits are from future. As you can see, it is future that is highlighted here. It is future that is highlighted here. So all the profits that I made for today are from future trade. So because future is the one that is highlighted. So as you can see, so let me click on, all these are from futures. So let me click on spot. So you can see that there is no data for on the 1st. So that's how to check the profit you have made for today. So I want to check if there's any other thing that I've not talked about on this strategy stuff. So you can as well, when you are trading future, so you can edge your trade. So, but this depends on how knowledgeable you are. So in the trading, in the technical analysis, so that's why you have this particular option here, that is create short strategy, because this particular trade that is ongoing is on long. Remember I said for future martingale, you can trade both sides. That is, you can buy low and sell high. That is when you are long in the market. So, and you can as well short. That is, you can take advantage of the market even when the market is going down. So that's additional advantage that future has. But remember, it also comes with its own risk. So I'll be stopping here tonight. So and I will give room for question. If you have question that you want to ask, so you can please drop your question in the chat box, or you make use of your digital hand, you raise your digital hand and you'll be unmuted to speak, to ask your question. So thank you all for listening.
Ifeoluwa, can you still hear me? Hello, can you still hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you, Coach.
All right, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. It was really amazing. In fact, we didn't wanted you to stop. All right, so thank you once again, and I believe everyone on this call learned a lot tonight. Okay, Queen Ifeoluwa, we can see some questions on the chat. If you can look through, maybe we can just answer a few questions before we call it a night. Okay, I can see 2 questions at the moment.
Okay.
2 questions at the moment.
So
please, if you have questions, you can just drop your questions while Finifiola will answer them one after the other before we call it a night. Thank you.
okay, somebody said, where do you set your leverage for the future trades? Yeah, to set your leverage, so you do that when you are creating your strategy. That is when you are picking a coin to trade. So for example now, so let me use a particular coin for example. So I will need to share my screen again so that you can. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Queen, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you, my leader. So now, this trade is running already. So now, let's say I want to take a new trade. For example, now, so let me use any of the search or the create button. Let's say I want to create, for example, now, I want to trade 1,000 bonk USDT. So I believe, except those, maybe you are just coming on board or you are a prospect. So, but for members, we know how. So you click on the coin that you want to trade. I'm using 1,000 bonk as an example. So when you come here, so cryptocurrency trading carry, so this is a warning. So then you click on I understand. So when you come here now, so you go to trade setting. Let's say I want to short this 1,000 bonk now. If I'm shorting, presently is on long. When this place is a white, so if you are using if you are not using dark mode, so it will be on white. When it is on white like this, when long is on white, it means I'm longing the market. So if I want to short the market, I switch to this place. So I switch there. So I want to short 1,000 bonk USDT now. So this is the current price. I want to enter now at the current price. Maybe I've done the analysis or I pick the signal from the channel. So you come here. So you say trade setting. So remember, mostly personally, I've not used smart create, but it's working for some people. But as we are being taught, we normally use manually create, because you can tip the settings to your own taste or to your satisfaction. So I go to manually curate. Now let's say I want to use I go to choose a strategy settings. So let's say I'm using this particular setting is a $15 future trade, and this is the particular setting that I use for that market. So once I click on it now, the minimum bond 1,000 bond that I can buy is $5, and $5 is 248. So the first buy amount on this particular coin is your particular setting is $5. So, but I'm using 10x leverage. So I will now multiply my 5 by my $5, I will multiply it by 10. So I need 50 USDT will appear here because I'm using 10x leverage. So for me to get, that will be 5 times 10. So, and when 5 is 2,204.80, that means I'll have to multiply this 2,480 by 10. So that should be around 1,000. No, should be around 2,000. Let's say 2,500. Okay, so this is my $50 now. So I will now come here. You can see your leverage multiples. So this is where you reset your leverage. So you can see 5S here. So if you are using 5S, you leave it like this and you carry on with your trade. But I'm using 10X. So I will just change this place to 10. So that is where you change your leverage. So if you are using 3, you put 3. If you are using 5, you put 5. If you are using 10, you put 10. And if your capacity can carry 20, so you use 20. But bear in mind the risk that is behind future trading. So before choosing a high leverage. So this is where you set your leverage multiple. So you can see. So this is where you set your leverage multiple. So I hope I have answered that question. So let me see another question. Okay, please show us scanner method. Okay, sorry.
I've already answered the question.
Okay. Okay. So any other question that is yet to be answered?
Okay, I can see what happens when you stop a trade because you want small percentage like 50 instead of 30 you choose previously.
Okay. Nothing will happen to your trade. Your trade will be there and you have to be monitoring it because it may go to that expected amount. But it's advisable to do this only in spot markets. So don't go and stop your future trade because before you know it, the market can switch and you may not be able to, you may get liquidated. But if you are trading in spot market and you are trading all these utility coins, so or the trade has been analyzed and says it can give us 50%, it can give us 70%. So when you stop it, it will be there, nothing will happen to it. So but at the time you stop it, it will not be able to buy more margin call. Then you have to be monitoring it so that by the time it reach your desired percentage, you can go and close it manually. So you reactivate it and close it manually, but nothing bad will happen to your trade.
Let me chip into that too. Let me add more to what you have said. So if you do that, let's say for example you are targeting a 50%, you need to understand that you cannot just target 50%. You must have the skill to understand where the market is going to. So let's say for example you are saying, okay, you want the trade to sell when it gets to 50% or 40%. Once it gets there and you switch the trade back on, it will automatically close the trade for you. So take note about that. And please take note, futures is a high risk market. You can lose your money. You need skills. You need high knowledge of skills or high level of skills to be able to analyze. And the Advertisement has an academy. For those who don't know, we have an academy which is optional if you really want to learn how to trade using market analysis, technical analysis, and all that, some advanced beginners to advanced level. We have an academy. You can just reach out to your offline to get more information about that. However, we also have signal groups. If you choose not to learn anything, then it's fine. We have a signal channel where you can pick signals from. We drop signals there almost every day. Okay, I believe that will be all for now. Let me see if we have any other question again. Okay, I think that is all for now. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time tonight. We do this every Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, same time, 9 p.m. All right, over to you, okay, so you can end the session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, leaders. So I appreciate everyone for coming tonight to be part of this meeting. Thank you so much for your time. So I so much appreciate you for coming, because if you are not here, we will not be able to hold the meeting. So I say thank you, and I want to thank all the leaders for the opportunity given to me to anchor the meeting tonight. I say thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you all. So I don't know if any of our leaders here have one thing or a word or two to say to our people. So our leaders, Coach Salisu, Coach Yunus, Coach Aminu, Coach Dollar Queen, and all that, Coach Fahad. So I don't know if you have a word or two before we close the meeting. Thank you.
I think there are no more questions. Everything was clear and well understood. Okay, so thank you so much. Let's just end the session. We meet again, same time, same place on Wednesdays. Please, that Wednesday session is very, very important. You need to be there. You need to be there. So good night, everyone, and bye-bye from this side. My name remains Coach Mo.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.